Hello, and welcome back to my garage. If you did catch the last one, we made quite a bit of progress with the NIV. We had installed some performance parts with the turbo and such. Now I have some good news and I have some bad news. All right, now bear with me here. The bad news is some of you may have caught this in the last video, but the bad news is I forgot to put the oil filter on, and unfortunately fortunately the engine has not blown. As you can see, there's still a smidgen of oil in there, but it is in very, very bad shape. Right, you can't really see in there. Here we go. We could see in here now. And as you can see, pistons, everything's pretty much fried. It still runs. So that's the bad news. The good news is, well, I don't know if it's good or not, but we're going to be making that up today. I'm going to do a crap load of flipping today and make a tons of money. So I'm going to do something a little bit different with today's video. I am going to be creating a long uncut version, and I'm also going to be doing a super cut, super edit version. So depending on which one you're on right now, if it's under an hour, you're probably on the supercut. If it's over an hour, it's going to be the long version. But I will be uploading both. I'll put a link up here in the top and also in the description of the other videos. So if you're not into long videos, just go ahead and click that link. You will get redirected to the supercut, super short video. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. First things first is I got to put some oil in this thing. Yeah, let's get this thing filled up. All right, here we go. Now in the super edit version, I'm going to be cutting out pretty much all the driving and a lot of the work and just advancing through. The long version, I don't know how long this is going to be. It's probably going to be quite a while, but I want to get that money up there so we can basically get the 6-cylinder in this. And I don't know what I'll do with this engine. I'll probably replace some of the parts or something and keep the engine on the side for another build. But I also went ahead and did some house maintenance in between episodes. Came through and went ahead and put all of the stuff on the shelf and stuff over here. So, all right, let's go. Oh, and if you seen the last video, I didn't know where that turbo pipe went. Well, it attaches just to the standard carburetor. Okay, let's go ahead and get some oil. Let's get this damn thing filled up, and let's get headed down to the junkyard so we could start doing some flips and get this money built up, because I really want to get the inline 6 diesel put into this vehicle. Since it is 4-wheel drive, I do want to put the diesel in here and make it a hauling vehicle. So let's get this filled up. We're going to need 2 of them. We'll check the radiator fluid as well. It should be fine, but you never know. All right, there we go. And just one more. Yeah, I got to make up some ground, so it's going to be a pretty long one. Oh, and I'm missing it. There we go. Hold on, I'm an idiot. I don't even have the oil filter on. It's probably leaking this whole freaking time. I have an oil filter up here. There we go. Let's stick this on. See, it's so embarrassing, you know, forgetting to do one of the most basic freaking tasks with engine building. Put the damn oil filter on. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, a little bit embarrassing. But it's okay. That's what's great about this game, is mistakes have consequences, and those consequences can be pretty dire. Basically the last video was a complete waste of time. Okay, we're good. We don't have a lot of money, but let's get down there and see what we can pick up and see what we can just kind of turn out real quick. Luckily, we have a crap load of parts over there that we can attach to some of the vehicles. So it doesn't sound too bad for being a piece of caca. Let's go ahead and throw it in neutral real quick. There we go. We're just going to kind of go out here and look at the engine. And I do see the rust. We will definitely completely fix the rest of the rust on this when we're done. Color correction. Oh man, hopefully, I don't even know what the color is. Oh, that kind of sucks. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I painted the engine when I painted the whole car. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't look like it's too bad for being as bad as it actually is. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get down there and see what we can do. All right, here we go. So off to the junkyard. Maybe I should be a little bit easier on it since it's in such a bad condition. I'm not too sure. Oh, and I really want to get that frickin' wagon wolf really, really badly. Oh, I forgot to check the radiator fluid. That's okay. Our temps are looking good down here anyway. And oh my god, I never looked at the gas. Hopefully we don't run out of gas down here. That will suck royally. I wonder if I should just turn around. Yeah, let's go ahead and fill it up real quick before we head down here. I don't even know if I'll be able to make it back to the gas station. Well, at least if we run out of gas at this point, we'll be able to coast all the way to the gas station. Oh, Jesus. Okay. A little bit easier, please. Okay. Oh, my God. Yeah, I was doing the cleanup work, and I thought I would just kind of check on the car real quick. And, yeah, I completely blew the block. It was horrible. Luckily, I had to save it a bunch of times. For some reason, when I start messing with the Bondo and stuff... Okay, what side is it on? I think it's on the passenger side. Not too sure, actually. We definitely don't want to be putting diesel, so let's go ahead and park right here. Alright, let's see. Oops, I forgot to put the brake on. Just go ahead and stop. There we go. Yep, there it is. Okay, perfect. Alright, let's get this off. Let's get this filled up. Gasoline, that's right. Oops, and there we go. Alright, that should be good. I don't need to fill it all the way up. Oh, damn it, I forgot it automatically pays now. It's got American mechanics going on. Yeah, unfortunately, if you're from another country and you wonder what the hell is wrong with America where we have to prepay for our gas, well, it's pretty simple. It's called gas runs. And they became pretty popular at a point. God dang it. Yeah, let's check the fluid real quick before we head out. Brake fluid's good. Let's just look at the radiator fluid real fast. Okay, radiator fluid's good. And let's go ahead and look at our brake. Or no, I'm sorry, our oil. Okay, it's not leaking. Fantastic. Okay, let's get down there now that we have some fuel. And let's do this thing. Oops. Oh, God, I still can't believe that. Oh, well. Alright, let's go. Okay, yeah, we almost have a full tank. If you look down there on the left-hand side. God, I still can't believe that. It's so crazy. Something as basic as a freaking oil filter. Now, I will say I'm super, super happy that with the oil filter off, the damn oil leaks. That's perfect because that's what would happen in real life. You might not lose all your oil. Well, most likely you will, especially if you're running it. But if you have your oil filter off and your car is just sitting there, not started, you will lose a lot of your oil, but you won't lose it all, because it'll be mostly in your pan at the bottom. But once you start that puppy and you start driving and the pistons are going, the cranks are going, that oil is getting sloshed around, moved around, and it's just going to come, and plus the pressure, it's going to just come all out of your oil filter. And that's what happened. Good to see though. I'm glad the game has that mechanic. It's really, really great. And that's what I love about this game. It's just, you know, very realistic in a lot of sense and very detailed. And as I was saying before, something I kind of wish Car Mechanic Simulator would go that route and, you know, let you build a car without parts and start it and stuff. But anyway, alright, we're at the junkyard. Let's see what we can frickin' flip. Alright. E-brake on, and there we go. Alright, come on. We only have 4,200, so we're back to broke again. I should have probably just kept flipping when we had all that damn money. Oh, I'm gonna have to reset my settings. I did not realize I had to hit that registry clear button because my wheel settings weren't sticking. Okay, we're definitely buying this one. But yeah, my wheel settings weren't staying, so I cleared the registry in hopes that it would save. And it looks like it reset a lot of my settings, so we're gonna have to fix that. But I got it fixed. I usually use the Logitech controller to play the game, which does save my steering wheel settings, but unfortunately, it doesn't actually clock on Steam that I'm playing the game, so it doesn't like clock my hours and stuff on how much I'm playing, and I really want that and need that. Okay, anyway, so we went ahead and bought this LAD for only a few, so we're going to go ahead and tow it back to the garage. And now I'm going to, I don't know if this will reload right now with the new car size, but we're going to go ahead and crank that puppy up to the 14. I mean, that's fine. We can keep that to where it's at. And let's do a quick save over here. And let's walk back up and see if they reload. Okay, they don't. Yeah. We'll have to wait until we come back down after we sell this car. That's completely fine. So let's go ahead and get this puppy started. Let's head back. And let's get that LAD fixed. Now we do have a lot of parts at the house, LAD parts that we'll be able to throw on there to increase its value. Alright, let's get back. Let's get this puppy flipped. Sell it, get back down here, and do a bunch more flipping. Yeah, today was supposed to be a day of adventure. I was gonna take this car out, I was gonna hit up some of the rally races, and, you know, have a little bit of fun in this thing. But unfortunately, no. Okay, yeah, it kinda sucks. That's alright. Alright. And I forgot to look up, I was actually going to look up the max sell values. Oops, damn it, for all the cars. So I could kind of gauge where we're at on our value when we do our flips and stuff. But I forgot. So it's going to be off memory, but I know the LADs, we can easily get 5 grand out of them, or close to it, just by doing rust and paint. So, alright, there we go, and here we are. Let's see what we can do with this bad boy. Alright. Damn it, I can't believe that. Okay. Let's get it pushed back, let's get it cleaned. There's no way we're spending $100 at the car wash to clean it, so we will be doing it by hand. But yeah, if you're on the short video, this thing will be done now. But yeah, if we're on the long video, it's going to take us a minute. All right, let's get this pushed around here. There we go. Hopefully we could push it forward now. No, we can't. Okay, we're going to have to do the old wobble me over move. There we are. All right, let's go. I should be close enough for the hose. Let's go ahead and get this thing washed. God, I can't believe that. Oh, it's a nice purple color. Heavy dark purple here. Now, I don't know if I'll waste my rims and tires on this. I might actually take some of these off. I don't know. I was going to say, I might take some of them off and keep them. Because tires are going to be super handy. But once we get the trailer and we start hauling the cars by foot or by hand. Oh, and in between episodes, I was just kind of messing around, testing stuff out, and I seen, you know, that thing that we have over here, that little, I don't know what the hell you call it, trailer garage thing, that does attach to the trailers over there, and you screw it down, and, I'm assuming you can't fit cars in there. I don't think. Maybe you can. I don't know, but I don't think so. I think it's going to be mostly used for like hauling car parts and stuff. Alright, let's get this thing finished up here. Alright, let's see. I think that's going to be it. Let's take a look. Yep, clean is at 100%. Let's go ahead and get our grinder so we can go ahead and grind out all the rust. Obviously the hood's jacked, that piece is jacked. Here we go, here's some rust. A little bit dark. Let's turn on the light. I think I'm gonna turn down the reflections real quick. I do want to see if this has a difference though. I think it's only for decals. This one here, car texture quality. Yeah, it makes decals look better. I don't know if I noticed a difference. Anyway, let's get it grinded out. Yeah, this one has a lot of rust on it, which is good. More rust, the better. Typically, more money you'll make, so let's just go ahead and ride this thing all the way up. Okay, I think we got all that panel. Yep, it looks like it had disappeared. This door has a ton of rust. All right, there we go. Oh, and there we go. Awesome, awesome. Let's see about this back panel. Looks fine. Okay, this one has quite a bit on it. Oh, and that was actually most of it. Or all of it. Okay, and here we go on the front. Oh, this front panel's trash. Oh my god. Okay, the roof's trash. I don't know how much money we're actually going to make off this. But let's look at it. Rust is at a 4. It's not going to be counting... Oh, look here. Nope. It's not going to be counting these parts as rust. It only counts the good parts. So I'm going to go ahead and check... Oh, there it is, I bet. Okay, we're at 19. Let's take a look inside these doors real fast. Okay, those look good. There's no panel on this one. Probably on the inside of this trunk. Yep. I thought it disappeared, this panel, but there's still quite a bit right here. And it's gone. We're still at 4. That's okay. Yeah, let's look and make sure there's nothing on this panel. Yeah, it doesn't appear so. Okay, this little side thing doesn't look like... Oh, there's... that's part of the roof. Alright, what about this one over here? Oh, can't really see. Alright, yeah, I'm pretty sure these don't count though, so I'm not too... I don't think that's the issue here. Alright, give me a few. Look, here's some right down here. Alright, I think I found the rest. No, we sure didn't. Trying to look under the door panels, or the doors real quick. Don't see anything. Let's see. What about inside this wheel well? Nope. Alright, so while we are up a little bit on our value, I'm going to go ahead and sleep to get this night away. There we go. Alright, let's take a look and see what it is that we're missing. Could be on the inside of this little thing here. Does that door look kind of rusty? I can't really tell. Oh, I think I see... No, that's just reflection. Alright, we still got a little bit of dirt on here as well. Let's go ahead and get this washed off. A little bit more over here. Alright, still at that 4 stars. Maybe those panels do count. I didn't think they did, though, because I've had 5 stars before with no... with bad parts like that. I think I found it. Of course not. Oh, it's worth less now. Interesting. Probably the color correction is what brought it down. That's fine. It's all my grinding. Okay. Okay. Well, I think that's it for the rust. Oh, look. Is that it, rust? It's really hard to tell. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find the last piece. Maybe these other pieces do count. I'm going to check one more thing before I go ahead and start doing that. And I don't see any rust on the inside of that as well, so that's fine. Alright, well, let's go ahead and start taking off a lot of these crap parts. Let's go grab our wrench. And let's get the hood off. Now, this should bring up overall condition as we take off these bad parts. At least I think so. Sometimes it does appear when you take these parts off, it does increase the overall value. I don't know if that did or not. I didn't see what the previous cost was, but now we just need to go ahead and grab... actually, these panels we can get off by hand. They don't cut off. Okay, good. And let's get this over here. There we go. And there we are. Now let's take a look. Oh yeah, see, that already brought up the value quite a bit. I'm not exactly sure what causes that. If it's kind of like overall condition. Maybe the color correction went up. I don't think so, but you never know. Let's go ahead and get off the bumper. I think that was it. Indeed, it was. Bumper, crappy license plate. Yeah, see, that's bringing up the value. So let's go ahead and get off this front doohickey, which means we're going to need a cutting disc, which I have right here. All right, where did I put the grinder? It's right there. I'm going to quick save real fast. Just because I've had some crashing issues and I don't want to lose the progress. Okay, there we go. And I can't say what the crashing issues is caused by. I really don't know. Okay, there's one there. 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 And there. Okay, perfect. Oh wow, this actually took off the radiator and everything. Is there any good parts on here? Definitely not. So we'll set this over here. Yeah, this would be actually perfect on a trailer to like haul all this junk down to the dude down there. Let's take a look at the value. 2119. Let's go ahead and get the roof off. We are going to have to get some more discets here. We'll just take this out with us. Let's go ahead and drop one. And then we're going to place this on this shelf just so we have a better chance of not losing it. Okay, there we go. And now let's get this roof off. We'll have these top points. These side points. Let's see if we could... Okay, there it is. I was going to say, let's see if we could find this one. There it is. And we should have some side points in the back. There's one on the... I don't know if this actually is part of it. Yeah, I think it is, though. Alright, let's see if that lets us pull off the ceiling. It does not. Okay, so there's still something going on here. Let's pull it off. Let's pull off the window real quick. And close the trunk, please. Thank you. Alright, let's throw this over here. Let's see, that actually brought our value down. That's okay. Let's grab our grinder again. And let's... Oh, that didn't even pull off the roof. It pulled off this whole... Oh my god, the whole panel and door. That's not what I was looking for, but... that'll be fine, I guess. Let's see... That's probably accessible from the trunk, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know if that's part of the roof. Well, we're about to find out, I guess. Oh, it was. Okay, perfect. Now, there are some good parts on here. So we're going to pull these off real quick. Looks like... Well, the mirror's not good. Right? Oh no, that thing's definitely bent. But these little things might be good. I don't know if it's worth even wasting my money. We'll just throw this in the junk pile, and then when we go sell it, maybe we'll get something out of it. Okay, alright, let's see. What is it worth now? Okay, so one of those parts must have been the rust. Okay, good to know. Let's get our welder. See, I thought these also connected... Oh, they probably... connect to the rockers. which there are no rockers. So, well, where did you come from? I probably picked it over there. Okay, well, this thing's not worth the most as of right now. Well, 2,500, that's actually not too bad. Let's give it a quick paint job, and maybe we'll save these for a different car, or maybe I'll just go ahead and buy I'll probably just buy the rockers real quick, and rocker panels, and I'll weld them back on. But let's get some paint. 200 F20. 200 F20. There we go. Let's go ahead and get a can. Yeah, I didn't think, unless, well, of course, that 4-star rust could have been on one of these 3 parts as well. But let's go ahead and get this painted real quick. Bring up the value, see if we should, well, we'll probably go ahead and put the rocker panels on and get those doors back on, and because, you know, the more we do, the more it's going to increase, but there is a little bit of diminishing returns, so that's why you don't want to put too much into it unless you plan on doing like a full rebuild or something. All right, okay. Is that paint, or is that, I think that's a little bit of dirt still. This whole panel's the wrong color. Okay. Okay. And then just this back part here. There we go. All right, the doors have issues, so let's get them painted. And this one still has dirt, it looks like, or that might just be reflection of the ground. That looks good. Yeah, I don't know if that's rust or paint there. Color correction, we are still pretty shabby, which is probably these doors over here. I guess there's only one door. Yeah, let's get this painted. And, oh yeah, I keep thinking that's dirt. Let's turn this down just a smidge to basic. I think it'll help us see color deviations a little bit better. All right, what are we missing? Yeah, look at this color. This colorization here. I'm gonna swing this around so I can see it a little bit better in the light. Where's the sun at? It's not very sunny. I think that's dirt. So let's go ahead and grab the washer real quick here. If I could frickin' find it. There it is. Hello, car. Okay. Yeah, that might actually be like rust marks. I think it's hard to see. I'm a little bit colorblind. So let's see. I think this piece looks like it's missing color. No. But down here, probably. Okay. Oh, look, there's it on the bumper, and I've already used this whole can. Damn it. That's probably all it was. It's okay. 20 bucks isn't too bad. There we go. I don't think we have any more. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and wash this real quick too. Oh yeah, that was just dirt. Okay. All right, let's check the color value. 5 stars. Okay, 3,000 bucks. Let's go ahead and get that door back on. We're gonna have to get it painted as well, so let's go ahead and just do that real fast. There we are. Yep. There we go. This has a little bit of painting that needs done. Obviously the outside of the door there. Okay, I think that looks like it's all painted. Alright, let's go ahead and get the bottom rockers, which I don't have on hand anyway. This is the Lad, not the coupe. It is a body part. Left rocker panel. Right rocker panel. Okay, they don't cost a lot, which is good. Before we slap it on, of course, we're going to give them a quick paint job. There we go. Yep, Jesus God, we've already been recording a long time and I haven't got anywhere. Okay, where the hell did I put that paint? Over here it is. Okay. So this part's taken, or this car's taken much longer than anticipated, which is not typically a good thing. Okay. The nozzle on this doesn't spray too far. Okay, yeah, let's move this. Let's just put it on the damn ground. Okay, here we go. Let's rotate it. There we go. Okay, that one looks good. Let's check this one out. Okay, yeah, just a little bit on the inside here. There we go. There we go, and okay, that should be good. Let's go ahead and give it a rotation. Indeed it is. Let's go ahead and slap them on. So this will be the right, that'll be the left. We need to get our welder. Yep, there we go. Let's just go ahead and get it hooked up right away. We'll grab one of these. That stick dropped. We've got to pull this off first. And there we go. Now we can put this back on and take it out there. Alright, let's get these rocker panels welded on. Oops, easy does it. There we go. This should be the side that we're on. Indeed. And I think it's just on the inside here. Yep. And is that bad paint? I can't tell. Let's look at it. Well, color correction looks fine. I do want to grab that paint can real quick and just hit those points. You get enough of these points that aren't painted properly, you'll lose a star. Okay, let's go ahead and attach it. Let's take it to the other side. Oops. Get this rocker panel on. There we are. And let's weld this puppy to, oops, damn it, to hell. Okay. 1 and 2. Okay. So now, let's put these puppies on. Well, this one we're going to put on first. It has the door. Oh, it's actually the other side. So let's drop that and let's put this side on first. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. There we go. Let's grab the welder. There we go. I don't think there's a welding bead on the inside. No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, now let's look at it, see if that rust went down. It did not, but our value has definitely increased. So let's stick this on, run it over, and let's put this one on now. Okay, there we go. Let's get the welding torch. Just kidding, it's not a torch. Where did it connect? I don't think it's technically connected, so... Okay, I think it's just because of this door giving us issues. So let's pull this door off real quick here. Yeah, okay. Let's grab the wrench. Where'd that puppy go? There she is not. Maybe... No, I don't think I brought it in here. It should still be... Yeah, it should still be out there. Okay. Where the hell is it? There it is. Okay. Let's get this door off. Oh, great. Okay, there we go. And now we should be able to weld this on. Let's open this door, though. Okay, I'm just trying to spot a little weld mark. And of course I can't. There it is. Okay, there it is. It's welded on. Let's make sure this door is fully painted. Oh, you know what? I think, actually, I saw some rust on this, actually. I think it was on the inside of the door jamb. Let's see, where was it? Yeah, a little bit of rust right there. So I think that was the rust that was causing us issues. That little one point star thing. So I'm gonna paint that. We're gonna grab our grinder wheel. And where is it? There it is. Okay. Okay, apparently OBS sucks balls. I don't know where it stopped running at, but I went ahead and got the roof put on. It is at 3096. It was at 3137 before, and the roof itself had cost 138. So we did lose some money on it. And I think I am out of paint, so let's go ahead and throw this away and grab another paint real quick. So I'm not sure what's causing the problem. Crap, and I don't have this in. I think it was 200 F20. That looks right. Let's go ahead and just double check before we put the paint on. 200 F20, yeah, okay. So let's get this door finished being painted. There we go. The inside looks fine. Still 3196. And yeah, I noticed there's a lot of panels off, like this door, for instance, is really off. So let's go grab the hammer and see if we can pound this out and get some more repairs. I should have probably waited. Yeah. There we go. Okay, well that matches up, but the doors don't. I think that's going to be okay, though. Let's see if anything else needs hammered real quick. Surprisingly not. Alright, a lot of this is probably bad, as you can tell. Let's drop the hammer and do it again just to see. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at her. It's not going to be worth really putting a lot of extra parts on it. We could add some of the parts in there onto here, like this back, or this windshield we could add to get rid of it. Okay, 3379. That actually brought it up quite a lot. I think it was at 31, at 32, so we earned quite a bit from putting that on there. I don't know if I should continue trying to add add anything to this with parts that we have, or just sell it as is. Let's see what kind of door panels these are. Front right, front left. Yeah, we might as well put these on, get rid of some of our junk. That might be one of the causes of my crashes. So after this one, I think I'm gonna take the NIV down to the pawn shop and sell off a lot of this junk. There we go. That door panel's on. That door panel's on. Okay, we're up to 3479. Let's see what other. Let's see what other parts that we might be able to put on. Probably some of these engine parts. I don't think I have a valve cover in there, but we do have a crappy. Well, it's right here. I was going to say we have a crappy carburetor that I could actually attach. Then once we do that, we could put the air filter on. So yeah, let's do that real quick. I'm going to grab the wrench. All right, and just one more. There we go. I'm going to remove the turbo though, because I don't think I can attach the air filter until the turbo's off. I'm just going to put that back in the bag. Let's actually put that in the bag. And let's grab this air filter. All right. Wrench carb. Let's pick up the wrench, stick on the carburetor. There we go. Let's attach the air filter. Actually, I need to take off the top and then we can attach. There we go. And this one, there we go. Do we have a distributor? We do not. So let's go ahead and add the distributor that we have in here. I know it's kind of a waste to use these good parts. I don't know if I should. I think I'll leave these go because I could probably use them in the future. Yeah. I'm gonna have to put a lot, I don't know, we'll see if the crashing keeps happening. I think I might have fixed it. I think it was just OBS. I closed it and restarted it. Okay, that should be good. Let's just go ahead and sell this, get rid of it. Yeah, 35. I mean, we made a pretty good profit on that. Now I'm going to, so we just got rid of the Lad Coupe, made a decent profit. I'm gonna clean up a lot of this junk and take it down to the pawn shop. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And I think we'll do car specific parts down here. I don't know how that works. Okay, it's saving. Let's go ahead and open her back up. And down here is going to be car specific. So I am going to put some of these NIV parts in there. Or maybe I should just sell them. I don't know. But I want to take out the seat. Because they're only going to be in the way. I could probably just sell it. But I think we'll just leave them in here for future. Okay, let's get that one, this one, and let's put this into the garage. So we'll have some seats in there. Let's close it up. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna quick save. And put this in the bag, and we're gonna go ahead and just get the NIV a little bit closer, get it loaded up, and take all this junk down to the pawn shop. I don't know if this is what's causing my problem, so we're just going to kind of get rid of it. We'll open her up. Obviously, we're not going to stick this on the inside, so we'll just stick it right on the freaking top like that. And let me fill this up real quick, and I will be back. There we go. Okay, got it all loaded up. Let's head down there, get this sold. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just the OBS problem. Might have been some of the mods. But regardless, we're going to get rid of all this junk just in case. And of course, the roof did not stay on, so give me a minute. And let's see if we can get this either inside or something. Hold on, so let's get this put together. Hold on. I think I could do it with it on the top, but we'll see here. Okay, let's see if I can drive. We're gonna put it into third person. Okay, I think this will work. We'll see. Yeah, so I'm not too sure. Anyway, enough about that. Oh, easy, easy. I don't actually think it's all this junk. I think it was the mod, or it's just OBS being fucking OBS. You know what I mean? Because every time it crashes, it says encoding error, so... not on the game, but on the, on OBS. Okay, anyway, there we go. We're gonna have to sleep real quick until he opens. There he is, perfect. And I'm just gonna skip all this, but we are at 6,030 bucks. We'll see what we're at when I'm done.
Hey, bud, don't be going to Bondo now.
Yes, Bondo Bob. Okay. Alright, looks like I got everything, and as you can see, it was a decent amount of money, almost 300 bucks, so that's good. Let's go ahead and get back in here. And we need to head to the junkyard now and grab some more vehicles to flip. Alright, let's go. I should probably go back to the house and pick up the rest of that junk and sell it. I doubt that's causing me any issues with the crashing. Oops, but I guess you never know. So let's go ahead and just head to the house real quick, grab the rest of that stuff, and get it sold as well. Yes, sir, this thing is a beast. Even though it's all jacked up from hell and back. Alright, let's go ahead and take the back way home. It's gonna be through here. Actually, I don't know where that road goes, but yeah, we're gonna take this all the way back up through here. Oh, and I didn't even go the right way. That's okay. Alright, there we go. So same as before, I'm just gonna load this up real quick, and we'll take it down and sell it. Now I have a lot of actual trash here too, so that could be causing me some issues probably. We're going to throw all this trash into the actual trash can itself. Actually, I guess this would be a good time to use those bags. But that's okay, that actually works just as good. But yeah, let's try that. I don't know. Okay, yeah, you just click it. Yeah, here we go. Okay, this is actually working pretty good. I'm not too sure what you do with... You know, I think I'm just going to throw all this... Oh, does it actually sell in some pieces? C3, 63.38. Okay, we're just going to sell everything. I'm not gonna bother taking it all down there. Oh, is my bag full? Oh, apparently you can fill the bags. Okay, did not know that. Let's go ahead and stick it in the car. Yeah, it says it's full. Okay, wait, what? Click items to dispose. I wonder if that's just... Okay, that's just when I have it in hand. Okay, let's go ahead and get the rest of this. Okay, I think that's... Nope, there it is. We're throwing that friggin' trash bag away as well. There's another one. I could take that home and use it. I have a lot of paint up here too. We'll probably just leave that. Okay, so I'm not too sure what to do with these. We could probably stick them in the dumpster at home, which we might do. I'm going to go ahead and grab the rest of these just to get them, to make them despawn. And let's grab this one as well. Okay. Let's see if we can fit it. Yeah, okay. That works fairly well. Okay, let's get back in. Okay, there we go. And let's see what we're supposed to do with these trash bags. Oops, shut that door, please. There we go. Yeah. Let's see if we sell these back down to Scapegoat at the pawn shop. I doubt it. We probably just throw them into the freaking dumpster. Okay. We're in first. And let's go. I will try to sell them to Scapegoat first just to see how the game mechanics work. We got our brake on. There we go. If it doesn't work, we'll just take it back up to the dumpster by the house there. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it's gonna be a super, super long one. If it's annoying, just go ahead and go watch the short one. Okay, almost down there. Let's see if he takes trash. And there we go. Brake on, let's get out and see how this works.
This guy when I lived in Finland, what was his name? Flatari, I think?
Flatari.
I made him go way back.
Oh, you should tell Flatari. Okay, dispose to drop. Okay, we don't get any money. That's okay. I didn't think so because everything that did give us money seemed like it already gave us money. But we'll get rid of him here anyway. Thank you, Mr. Scape. Or Steve, I mean. I do appreciate it. And I always forget what this does. Oh yeah, they fill gas tanks. Alright, cool beans. Let's head down to the junkyard now. And let's get some more vehicles to flip. There we go. Okay, I think we're good. And full warning, I did accidentally throw my wrench away up at the house when I was throwing away some of the trash, so we will have to pick up a new wrench. I guess I should have grabbed the one at the house, but that's okay. To the junkyard. Easy. One of these days, I'm gonna get hit in that freaking intersection. Yeah, it seems like, though, from the house, using the trash bags, looks like we made a little over $100. about 145 possibly. Don't remember exactly what we had, but it's actually not too bad. Oh, easy. All right. Yeah, I really want to get that freaking wolf wagon though, man. That's gonna be really nice. Okay, easy does it. Easy does it. Okay, we're not trying to wreck. Alright, we're back here. I believe we have it set. Let's take a look at the spawn rate before we go in. Yeah, it's set to 14. And let's go. Okay, there's a bunch of junk down here too. I guess I should have brought a trash bag with me. Oh well. That's quite okay. Yeah, it's fine. Let's go see what we got. Okay, here we go. We are here. We're going to let everything load in. Okay, I think it's all loaded in. I'm going to give it a quick save. It seems like since I disabled that F350 mod, though, things have been fairly stable. That's actually a nice rim. Anyway, we're not here for rims or parts. We're here for cars. This Niv's pretty junk. 1700, 3 stars on the Rust. Let's take a look at a couple of these more expensive cars first. So we should be able to flip them for more. We don't have enough for that, unfortunately. If I had the trash bag, just kidding, I don't think I'd have made enough. 54, we could definitely afford that. Let's check this one. Okay, that's a little bit too thick for our blood. 65, 3 stars on the Rust. Oh, 27, that's actually super cheap. We could probably really flip this around, depending on what's really wrong with it. Let's check this one. 30. So let's get this one and this one here. 27. That leaves us with 600 bucks. Let's get them shipped back to the house and do some repairs. Alright, first up is, oops, come on, get off. Oh, there's a trash can. I guess I could throw stuff in there. Let's go ahead and ship it to the garage. 100 bucks. And let's ship this one to the garage. 100 bucks. Okay, perfect. Alright, cool. We should be able to make some good money off these. Let's go ahead and get back to the house here. Yep. Alright, get the brake off. And we're off. Oh no. Alright, reverse. Oh god. I think I messed up really badly. Let's see if we can actually get out of this without having to tow it. Looks like we might be able to get up this little spot here. Okay, we did. Okay, hopefully we didn't ruin too much of the car, but that's okay. That's what this car's for. It's our beater. It's our get-arounder. And we'll take a look at it when we get back to the house, but let's head. Yeah, I don't know if it's a suspension or what was causing the issues here, but we were supposed to have... Oh yeah, it definitely seems like something's up with the suspension. We might have to look at it. We might have to lower it just a tad. I do have it at the max height. So that might be the issue. Not too sure. Or somewhere in between something, I ruined some parts down there. Which is totally possible, so... Alright, easy. Yeah, it's not taking road turns very well. As you can see, it's really bumpy. Yep. Alright. Oh, and there's our cars. Let's go ahead and just park this right here. And shut her down. There we go. Let's see what kind of damage we caused. A little bit of front end damage. Nothing too crazy. Let's look at the suspension real quick. Yeah, it looks like it's at the max height. Let's look at the front though. Seems like the front's giving us the most trouble. Well, you know what the problem... Oh, never mind. I thought I was missing the shock absorbers, but I'm not. Okay, anywho, let's go ahead and check out these cars here. If you missed it, on the short version, I kind of wrecked that into the lake down there a little bit, but we was able to get ourselves out without having to tow it. Let's get this pushed back. I have a lot of stuff in the way down here. Let's just move this back into the garage. Oh, good. The handle came with us. Let's go ahead and pick up some of this trash. Well, that's not really trash. And these are tools, so we'll just keep these out, but move them. There we go. We're just going to stick it up against the house. We have an air filter. Stick it inside. And let's push this one back as well. Just going to kind of move this to the center. And here we go. Oh, are we going to get it? No. Okay, that's fine. That's because there's no tires. Okay, this one's going to need a little bit more painting to it. Looks like we have multiple colors going on. Let's see if we can push it forward. Yeah, we can. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Whip it around. There we go. Come on, a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Let's see. What do we got? We got a Bart. And so that's that Bart. What about this one? Okay, they're both Barts. I wasn't sure if one was a Chad or not, but let's go ahead and get the hose and wash these puppies off. There's a nice gray to it. There we go. All right. Get the whole, I guess you're supposed to start with the top, obviously. If you're washing a car in real life, always start with the top. I mean, no point in cleaning the bottom when all your top grime is going to come running down on it. Right? Okay, so we'll do it that way. Let's get the top here. There we go. Get this side. Finish the window up. There we go. And let's start getting the side here. Yep, there we go. Looking good. Underneath. Now we'll focus on the bottom. Looks like I missed a little bit up here possibly. And let's get the front of this. Okay, I think that's going to be it. We're going to open up the doors, though, and get on the inside of the door panels. Yeah, these are just quick flips, so we can make some freaking money and get our NIV to final form with the 6-cylinder, and then we desperately need money so we can build ourselves a woof. All right, let's take a look at it. All right, it is not clean, so let's go ahead and, oh look, I see maybe dirt. I don't know. Let's go ahead and grab it again though. Tires and rims are probably dirty. I know behind this door there's going to be a lot of dirt. I'm trying to get it without having to take it off. Yeah, let's do these tires and rims. I know the inside of the rims definitely get dirt on them, so... Okay, let's take a look. Okay, we got a 5-star on the clean. It's not worth that much more, but let's go ahead and get this puppy cleaned off now. Oops. Oops, stay out of the car, please. There we go. Yep, there we go. Awesome, awesome. Let's go and get this hood. All right. Finish this side. There we go. Alright, this is looking pretty good. I mean, the dirt's looking good, not the color. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this view actually works pretty dang good. Right, let's go ahead and get the back of the trunk here. The bumper area. Same with this side. And over here, and then we have to do just a quick run all the way around the bottom of the car. Let's see. Yeah, let's get all the way down. We'll have to open up the doors, of course, get on the inside. And, okay, I think we're looking pretty good here. Let's go ahead and open this door up. Can't see, of course. But we'll see if we can just kind of get inside of there. I know you have to have it, like, just clipping through. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, we got a fully clean state on this as well. Next up, of course, is going to be the grinding. Actually, it's not. It's going to be the hammering. So let's grab that hammer, see what we can pound out, if anything. Sometimes these cars, I feel like every car I buy from the junkyard seems okay when it comes to the hammer and dents and all that stuff. Alright, not seeing any issues with the hammer on this car. This one does, however, so let's go ahead and get it fixed. It's probably the front. Or it's the inside panels. Alright, that one actually had a good amount of dents to it. Let's see. Nothing on the back. Let's check these panels, check the roof. Okay, we still have... Looks like this might be firewall issues. Yeah, or something up front there. Okay, let's close this door. Let's have a look. It looks like the hood. Nope, you know, it looks like it's going to be some of these parts on the inside. Oh, there we go. Looks like it was this actual inside panel, and it still looks like the firewall has some repairs somewhere. Alright, well, I might have to get down a little bit lower for that. Or on the inside of the car. Yeah, let's jump on the inside here. And see what is the dilly, yo. Oh, there it was, I think. Yep, that looks like that was it. Let's go ahead and give a good look on the outside just one more time. Okay, everything's looking good. I mean, this hood doesn't look good. It looks pretty bent, but Bondo should fix that. Okay, so hammer time is done. Let's do the Bondo time. We'll go ahead and just slap this up here. Let's grab a thing of Bondo. I'm going to save real quick. All right, there we go. Let's see what we can do with Bondo. Oh, yeah. What's the value? It's at 29. Oh, yeah, this fender was pretty bad. Okay, I think we got everything on this front part. Okay, and we're out. Are we out? No, we're not. Okay, we're not quite out yet. Oops. Now we're out. So let's go ahead and throw this puppy away. And let's grab a new one. There we go. And let's finish this up. I know this, yeah, I was going to say this side looks pretty bad. Alright, the fender itself needs fixing. I don't know if I should have did grinding first or last. I guess it doesn't really matter. We could grind through a lot of that Bondo. Okay, looks like something back here. Where was it? I saw it. It might be the actual roof. Yeah, okay. This fender looks good. Yeah, it's definitely the roof. Let's go ahead and finish up the hood here. Probably the front of the hood. Indeed. Yep, there we go. Along the side. And yep, in the middle. Okay, I think we still have some Bondo in the tub. But let's give it a look. He look over. Oh, yep, something's still on the roof. Probably this thing here. Indeed, we are out. Let's grab another Bondo. There we go. Oh yeah, I think it's still on this side. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're out of Bondo. Let's go ahead and give it a look over real quick and see if anything else is popping up. Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. Now let's check this car. Okay, well this car looking pretty good. Yep. Okay, well, I don't think this thing needs any Bondo work. Nope. Okay. And we could tell this isn't empty yet. You can still see the putty in there, and if we take it off, the lid is still on. So let's just kind of reach inside here, make sure nothing pops up. Same goes for back here. A lot of these internal panels will need Bondoed, but you can't see them. Okay, that looks good. I'll go ahead and stick this back up on the shelf. There we go. And I'm going to give it a save. All right, and now let's grab this puppy. Let's check out the value real quick. 31 and 28. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Once we paint it, it'll come up a lot. Let's get all this rust. I know it disappeared, but I feel like it comes back. Okay. See if we can get this rocker panel to disappear or not. We might have to pull it off to finish it up, but we'll see. There we go. And if you scroll your mouse wheel down, well, never mind. So if you scroll your mouse wheel down, a lot of times you can get these hard to reach spots. Oh, I think that actually disappeared, so that's good. If we can't seem to get all the rust, it's probably that. Okay, let's get this panel. There we go. Yep. There we go. So that disappeared. Looks like this rocker has some, but it disappeared. A little extra grinding to make sure it's completely gone. All right, that's looking good. Let's just check the top real quick. Make sure nothing is showing. All right, let's look at it. All right, we got the rust completely done. So we will have to do a paint job, and that should be done. Let's go ahead and do the rust on this side now. Awesome, it disappeared. We got some on the roof. That disappeared as well. All right. Alright, awesome. That roof, or the hood, had disappeared. Let's get this back quarter panel. Alright, that's gone. And holy cow, look at this rocker panel. Go ahead and just get started though. This one we might actually have to take apart. Actually, what I want to do is get on the inside, oops, first. There we go. And let's finish it up and hope it disappears. Alright, I think I got it all. If we look at it, it does show 5 stars on the rust and all that, but I do still see some under there. So give me just 1 second. We're going to take a look underneath there real quick, and if there's still some rust, we're going to just pop off that rocker But let's take a look. Alright, if we scroll our mouse wheel to crouch all the way. Yeah, it does look like there is actually still rust under here. Oh, nope, look, it just disappeared. Yep, it just disappeared. Okay, awesome. Let's go ahead and we could leave that on there so when we paint it. But let's take a look, and if you've noticed that the garage or the paint booth is missing over there, I did uninstall it because that might be one of the reasons why I'm crashing. So I uninstalled that in the F350 mod in hopes that it'll stop my crashing issues. But let's take a look. 7300 color correction 3 stars. If we look at this one over here, we are at 6100 color correction 2 stars. So next up on the chopping block is to paint them. So let's go ahead and start with this car first. All right, the color for this is going to be that dark purple color. So 4A1B2C. 4A1B2C. Let's see. 4A1B2C. 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 That looks like the color. Let's go ahead and grab it and get this thing painted. All right. And here we go. Yep, there we are. Rocker panel. Okay, all the Bondo. Our car is going to have some Bondo since I destroyed it. Now, my goal was to not paint our Niv anymore. Once we had the paint done, we would just kind of deal with it. And if there's Bondo, there's going to be Bondo. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this finished up here. I feel like there's a lot of spots that's not getting hit. Yeah, you see that? Like a different color. I wonder if it'll dry the same. Maybe it's dirt. That could be too. I don't know. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and grab all this. Yeah, see, it's a little bit spotty. I'm gonna switch the back up to experimental, and we'll put this all the way up too, and see if the paint looks any different. Yeah, it's a little bit spotty still. Not sure what's up with that. Look. Anyway, let's go ahead and finish. Oops, we ran out of that. Wonderful. Okay, let's grab another. Oops, sorry, car. Didn't see you there. Let's grab another. We're gonna throw that away. I think there was actually still something in there, but yeah, let's grab another bottle. Can of spray paint. Yep. All right. Yeah, look how spotty that is. Let's see, can we crouch? We can. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and grab all this here. Beautiful. Yeah, I might have to grind that. I'm not too sure what's going on with that hood. Let's get that painted. This back little doohickey here. Did I get the right color? 4A1B2C. 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 Okay. It's right. Wait, right? 4A1B2C. Yeah, okay. Well, it's leaving spots. Maybe it's wet and maybe it'll dry normally. I don't know. We'll find out. It doesn't look like it though. Maybe it's just this color. You know what I mean? It might be like right on the border of what colors can render or something. I don't know. Okay, that looks good. Let's check the color correction. We are at 4 stars, so we're not quite there. Let's open up the doors and see if there's anything going on the inside here. Well, I don't think... Yeah, okay. Bumper looks good. All right. Yeah, look at that. Just go down until it almost touches. Yeah, look at that. It's like a different color. You see? Kind of weird. I guess this would be a time where the painting booth would come in handy, but let's get the front and we're out, of course. Let's check it. Okay, we got all 5 stars all the way across the board. We didn't make a huge profit, but it is worth more than what a Niv or a Lad would have been. Overall conditions really bad, but I do feel like there would be a lot of work to get this up, especially with the panels and such. So let's go ahead and just sell it the way it is and make that 82. There we go. And now let's go ahead and get the paint for this one and do that up. Let me drop this off real quick though. There we go. We're gonna save. Okay, there we go. Let's see what color this is. I mean, obviously it's gray, but 555 and 95E. 555 95E. There we go. And let's get her done. Alright, we have a little bit up here. There we go. Yeah, look, it's still body on this one too. Did I break something? I might have broke something when I don't know, deleted the mods or something. Let's go and finish it up. Maybe I just gotta stay back. I'm too close. And it's like bleeding or something, you know what I mean? That could totally be the issue. Yeah, because if I don't get too close, it actually doesn't look too bad. Alright, okay. Anyway, this rocker is definitely needing painted. There we go. Alright, and let's see if there's anything else that is... Oh, yep, the bumper here. Well, it's not really a bumper, but the back panel. Alright. Alright. Let's look at it. We're not quite there. It's probably under that rocker panel over there on the other side. We had a lot of rust under there. Let's see, though. Yeah. Oh, wait. Does the underside of this door need painted? No. Okay, I think it is going to be under here. Let's take a look. Okay, we got it. So this one as well, it's not the best shape, so we're not going to get the best price, but it is also at 8,000. Now we could put some more money into it to finish it up a little bit, but we're not. We're just going to sell it. All right, that one is sold. We're back up to 16,000 again. I believe we started the episode with 4, but I am not done. I am not done yet. Let's go take a look over here, see if there's anything we could flip really easily. Now you do have to be careful when purchasing vehicles over here to flip, as you could definitely lose money. Let's see, this is at worth 19. We know we could sell it for about 19.5, but the rust might not be enough, but it might be. We don't even have enough for that anyway, but let's look at this one. So this has only got this is at a 4-star, but a 3-star color correction. So we might actually be able to flip this one pretty well. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Wolf. We can't even buy that. Let's go ahead and try this Niv and see if we can actually make some money off of it. Just in case I get a crash. All right, it's at 7,000. Bought. Maybe we'll actually keep the block out of this one, since we ruined our block. Yeah, there might be some parts we can swap out, but let's go ahead and take it over there. And it looks like my steering settings didn't save, so that's a little unfortunate. But that's okay. Let's just get it over, grind it out, hammer it out, bondo it out, and paint it, and we should be good to go. All right, e-brake on. All right, let's go ahead and start with the rust first. We have quite a bit over here. I don't think that's actually a quarter panel. I think it's part of the body. Not too sure though. Looks like a unibody. Okay, that disappeared. Good. Let's get the door. That disappeared. Let's get the rocker panel. Alright, that disappeared as well. We're just going to open up the hood here and take a look. Okay, those quarter panels do come off. Okay, there's still paint. Okay, it disappeared. Fantastic. Let's see about the back. What about on the bottom? Okay, I think we got all the rust. Let's take a look. We did. It's up to 9,000. Fortunately, I don't remember what we paid for it. Yeah, this has a pretty good engine in it. I don't know if I want to go through the trouble in getting that block out or not. That would be a lot of work that I'm not sure I'm ready to deal with yet. All right, let's go ahead and get the color. Actually, I want to hammer first just to see. It doesn't look like anything's dented though, but I feel like you never know. Let's grab that hammer and just double check. Okay, yep, just what I thought. There was nothing. Let's go ahead and grab a Bondo real quick and see if anything needs Bondoed. No, our car definitely needs Bondoed. That's okay though. We'll just set that up there. Okay, let's get the paint. What is the color? Wow, original color. Well, we're going to keep it with the current color. 207018. Was it 207? Wait, I already forgot. Let me look. Hold on. 207018. 207018. Super green. There we go. Super green. Okay, let's go ahead and get these spots painted out real quick. Beautiful. There we go. And this rocker panel down here is and the front is actually a completely different color. There we go. Let's open the door, see if the inside needs painted at all. Indeed it does. Let's see if we can just paint it like this. And it looks like we can. Awesome. I don't think that's a color. No. And the front grille, or not the grill, but you know. There we go. Okay, I think I got under the bumper. Just need that little side, and oops, let's get all the way down on the ground here. Okay, let's take a look at it. Okay, we didn't quite get it, but it is up to 10,000, so it looks like we're going to make a pretty good profit from this. And apparently there's still a bunch of rust there, so let's grab that real quick. Yep, there we go. Let's look behind the door. Everything up, there's still some rust on the door. There we go. Paint it. And let's take a look and see what part we missed earlier. I think that's just dirt. See if we got this panel all the way. We might need to get under it just a tad. Oops. Yep, it's a little bit too high, or too low. All right, that looks fine. It's probably something under here. Let's just look for that. Looked like it was like an orange or something. All right, that looks fine. Probably actually right back under this thing. All right, let's go ahead and just look it over. Yeah, I think it looks fine. Let's look at the color correction and see. Of course not. Okay. All right, let's see. Give me a few so I can find this. Oh, I think I found it. Look at the inside of this panel, or this piece here. Let's go ahead and squeeze to the back seat real quick. There we go. Yeah, that looks like a different color. So let's back it up and hit Alt. There we go. Wonder if that's the original color. Okay, and I think I'm gonna have to get the rest from... does this get painted too? Oh, it does. Okay. Alright, let's get out. And we might have to do the rest from inside here. Yeah. Just perfectly fine. Okay, don't overdo it. I want to try to save the paint. Let's look at it now. It's still a 4. I wonder if we could tilt in and get it. Yeah, okay. Okay, that looked like it worked. Let's look on this side. There we go. There we go. Let's look at it. Okay, we got the full 5 stars. All right. let's take a look. So this back seat, we do have a back seat in that garage over there. Let me grab, oh, I forgot. I accidentally threw my wrench away earlier. Let's go ahead and grab a new one. There we go. Yeah, let's change out this back seat. There we go. Yeah, how much do we get for this? $6. Watch, I'm gonna run this down and see how much we get it from Steve. Of course, it's not time, so we'll just leave that there. We'll remember $6. And let's grab the new car seat that we have stored away in this garage over here. Now, what does it say? It says furniture might not be saved, right? They will be saved unloaded on a gate. Furniture is not saved when the gate is closed, so it'll be in the same spot for all saves. Okay. Yeah, right. So let's grab this one. And there it is. Let's go ahead and stick it in real quick. I forget how much it was before we took it out, but let's look at it now. So it's at 10.6. Let's see what happens when we tighten this puppy down. Okay, let's see now. 10.7. Okay, it did go up a little bit. But yeah, I think I'm happy with that. I don't think I want to bother taking any of these parts off and keeping them. However, we will just sell it at this point. 10.7. Perfect. We're up to 20 grand. Let's go ahead and sleep real quick to the next day. All right, there we go. We're at 10 a.m. Let's go sell that back bench in the down here at the pawn shop. Steve, where you at, bro? Okay, you're open. Good.
Just a friendly bit of advice, bud. Keep your garage locked at night.
Okay, so you went from $6 to 23. It's not a huge difference, but it's still a difference. So I do find it better to just take all your junk parts down there to sell. Okay, we're up to 20 grand. I feel at this point, I don't know how long any of this is. I've had so many crashes and had to start OBS too many times, but let's go look inside here. All right, let's see if there's any quick flips. That Niv looks like not a good flip. It looks like it's almost in great condition. I don't see a spot of rust on it. Yeah, it's worth about what the hell we freaking sold that other one for. This thing's a disaster. 28,000. What about you? Yee, my God. Okay, so we can't get any of these. We are at 20 grand. That is pretty good, but I don't think I'm ready to leave yet. Let's go ahead and shut this back up. All right, yeah, I'm not ready to stop yet. I need to get more money, more freaking money. So let's go ahead and take our Niv down to the junkyard again and see if we could do a couple more flips. And yeah, we'll see if we can get a couple more cars to flip down there at the junkyard. All right, let's get this puppy started. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna, oops, what the hell happened? I think it's this clutch. Hold on one moment though. Let's take a look at the engine real quick. Yeah, it still looks pretty crappy. All right, give me one moment. Okay, yeah, happened again. I think I figured out the problem with the crashing. So if you're having the issue, it might be the same thing. I don't think it was the mods. It appears to be the stupid Logitech game controller. Oops, hold on. I have to invert my clutch there. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I think it's the Logitech freaking game controller. Bastard. Alright, down to the... Alright, down to the junkyard. Alright, here we go. Maybe we will be able to get a wolf while we're down there and at a decent price and convert that into the wagon. But if I get a wolf at a decent price, I might actually just do the rust and all that and see what kind of money we can make off of it. And as far as my bumpiness in the front suspension, I think I'll put the regular shocks back on, or not the shocks, but the regular springs back on, rather than these adjustable ones. Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright, let's see... Easy. Yep. Ha 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 ha. It's laughing at me every time. Alright, and we made it back down to the junkyard. Let's go ahead and head inside and see what we can quick flip. Okay, let's let it load up. Hopefully my... Oh, I hit that button and it reset itself again, damn it. Yeah, I hit the registry button, clear registry button, because I kept thinking it was, had to do with that. F100, get out of here. Alright, what about you? 35. Yeah, we could make some money off that. We'll send it back. How many cars are spawned here? Just 2? Well, that frickin' sucks. It was a big waste of time. Well, let's see what this truck looks like. I haven't bought one of these. I know the F350 that I uninstalled had problems. But let's go ahead and buy this and see if we can repair it as well. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, I can't... Well, I guess I could take that back. Let's go ahead and get this. How much is it? 30. That's hilarious. Excuse me. Hold on. I think I need to pick it up from this side. Let's see. Did I waste my money on this? It appears so. God damn it. Just fucking let me pick you up. Alright, whatever. We just wasted 33 bucks on that stupid thing. Alright, let's get back. Yeah, it didn't even appear over here. So, let's ship them both. You to the garage. And you to the garage. Okay, back down to 13. Let's get these flipped real quick, and let's make that profato. Alright, there we go. Let's just reverse. There we go. And we're off. Back to the garage. Alright, yeah. I'm tired of not having money. Oh god. And I feel like I really just need to freaking get this knocked out instead of just cranking out a bunch of small, you know, short videos that would take probably 5 to do all this or something like that. I don't know. I'm just knocking it all out in one big old shot. Oh, easy. Yeah, that's wonderful. Okay, let's get back up here. That's okay. Dents happen. Okay, turn off, please. And... Alright, we made it back. Let's go ahead and lower this for one. Alright, let's get these pushed back to get them washed, to get them flipped. We're not pushing that one back anywhere. Let's see if we can push it forward. Oh, good, we can. Alright, there we go. We're going to just slide it over a little bit this way so we have enough room for the truck to be pushed back. Or not. Let's go ahead and flip her around. There we go. Let's see if we can push it forward. We can. Fantastic. Alright. And okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and get these puppies washed up. Alright. Let's grab this one and start on the truck first. It's a nice blue color. Or green, teal. I don't know what you call it, but it's that. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the rest of this here. Bend down. Nothing on the front. It's pretty high. Might have to jump on the bed to get the rest of that roof there. But we will see. Okay, that's really good. Apparently you can't actually sit in the, or stand in the bed. That's okay. Let's finish washing the bed out in the back of this. There we go. Yep. There we go, there we go, there we go. Alright, let's see if we got the roof. Yeah, I can't jump on that. Let's open the doors real quick so we can wash the inside of the doors. Inside the jams. We're going to attempt to wash behind the panel. Alright, let's go ahead and hit this side now. Oops, look, you could already see some on the inside. Or actually, I think it's on the outside, it's just the window. Oh, I don't know. Either that's a dirty window or a broken window. Anyway, let's finish washing this here. And get the jams. Yeah, I think that window is not getting clean, but let's take a look at it. Not even close, okay. I think there's a stool up here, right? Yeah, sure is. Let's see if we can get up top with this. There we go. Oh, do we have to jump? Wait, how do you use... Okay. Well, it actually looks like it's fully washed up here. I might have to take off that door panel to get underneath of it. Let's see if we can just... Let's see if we can do it this way real quick. let's take a look. We do got 4 stars, so yeah, I think it's going to be behind the panels. Let's go ahead and take that off. And that window obviously is an issue. Let's see, where is the screw? Oh, interesting. Maybe it used it. Wait, did I just see it? Let's turn our flashlight on. No, maybe we have to use the pry tool. Indeed. Okay. There we go. Actually, it does look okay, but I think it's this. Let's look at it real quick. Yeah, 4 stars. Let's go ahead and just remove this window. I think this is the issue here. Did it? Oh no, it's still there. Oops. Nope. Okay. Maybe there's more than one bracket. Damn it. Nope. Okay, well, I'm not sure where it... Oh, there it is, okay. I'm gonna say, I'm not too sure where it disappeared to, but... There we go. So, who knows why we can't wash that window, but it's a gonzo. Let's see how much it is now. Okay, that wasn't even it. So I'm still missing some dirt. Let's see. It's probably the other window. Let's go ahead and climb inside, see if there's any dust or dirt inside here. Oops. Yeah, stay open. Okay, let's grab the pry tool. Get this door panel off. Looks pretty clean. Oh, well, I'm on the wrong car at that point. Let's try it over here. Okay, still 4 bars. 4 stars, I mean. I don't know if the under the panels do it. Ain't that about a biatch? I would say yes. Let's see. Let's see if we get up on this. And if we can get up here. I don't think that did anything. Let's remove this window, actually. This might be what's causing it. Yeah, this bed looks like it's fully clean, so I don't think this was an issue. Let's pull off this back window, though. And let's check the clean state now. Okay, we got the 5 stars. Let's go ahead and grind out the rust real quick. So it's fully clean. Let's grab our grinder here. This one's not as easy as some of the vanilla cars. God dang it. Okay, back it up. Well, that'll be pretty depressing if I can't get that all the way. Let's continue over here, though. Okay, geez Louise, we got that piece. And all I gotta do is figure out how to get the rest of this door. Might have to pull it off, which is fine. Okay, we're getting it. Well, I wish it would just disappear, though. There we go. Still got a bunch on the inside of that window. I think that's not rust. Let's see if we can get underneath and maybe it'll disappear. All right, let's see if we can get this rust. We are going to change. Okay, we're already on basic, so that's good. Okay. What about this? Okay. Let's see if that helps any. Let's look at it. Okay, never mind. That rust isn't coming off. I don't know what we paid for this, but it's up to... The hell was it up to? 4,000. But we do need to fix... Oh, I think I was interacting with that other car. Let's come over here so we're far, far away. Okay, let's go ahead and get the paint for this. 8AF 77. 8AF. Okay, that looks like the right color. Let's give her a good paint job, and we will sell it. There we go. Perfecto. Get the inside of the car here, or the door. Truck. Okay, that rust does not come off no matter what. It's almost like a double texture or something. All right, let's see on this side. Yep, we got a big spot over here. There we go. And let's take a look on the inside. I think that was it, though. Let's look at it. Definitely not. Let me go ahead and continue painting, of course. Has to be this door. There we go. There's some up here. I don't think we did any grinding on the roof. And that should be it. It is it. Okay, so it's not worth a lot more, but it's worth more. Gone. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing washed up real quick. All right, so let's go and see here. All right, let's take a look at her. Looks good, looks good. Let's go ahead and get on the inside of the doors real quick. Oh, that one has a panel over there, but this one doesn't. Let's go ahead and get this window. Here's I have missed it. All right, what about the jam? And that door jam, what about over here? Yep. Okay, and we will get inside the door. Probably like this. Just trying to keep it just to where it enters in the door. Okay, let's take a look and see if it's clean. It is not by far, apparently. Let's go ahead and get on the inside. Well, let's see. Has to be under there, so let's just pull off that door panel instead of trying to skip through it. Let me grab the wrench real quick here. There we go. And uno, dos, actually, I did get it pretty dang good. Maybe more than pretty good. I think it's all the way good. Probably under the rockers or something, so let's wash these. I don't think there's a front end. Could be under that bumper as well. Let's just check the door jambs here. Make sure under it looks good and all the way. There we go. Okay, what are we missing? Windshield possibly. All right, let's take a look. Clean state is at a 5 stars. Perfect. We better save. So it's all clean. Now we just have to hit the rust. Okay, that's gone. Let's look at the rest of the car real fast. All right, I don't see any more rust. Let's take a look. No more rust. Awesome, but the color correction is off, obviously. So let's get us some paint. 8A3, 8A30E5. A30. It's a 3.5. Maybe we'll take a look. And I keep forgetting there's an actual freaking notepad if you press the N key. So like if we look at this, it is 8A30E5. 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 Yep. Okay, let's go take a look and see if we got that. 8A3. No, we definitely did not. I can't pull up my notepad in here though. And my notepad didn't save. Well, son of a bitch. Alright. Maybe it's only per car. I don't know. 8A3E. And of course that's not it. 0E5. Bloody hell. 0E5. So 0E5. Okay, that looks more like it. Let's go ahead and get this puppy painted and do a quick flip on her and make some money. There we go. Okay. And that back little panel, I saw it. I saw it. Yeah, this thing here. Let's see if we can just do the Alt. Yep, there we go. Okay. that should be it. Let's take a look. No. Okay, what am I missing? Probably a part that I grinded oh, I see some rust down there actually. Let's grab our thingamabob. Okay, that was a quick fix. Okay, we have a perfect color correction, rust, and all that. I don't remember what we paid for this. We're not getting a huge profit off of it because the overall condition is so bad, but that's fine. Let's sell it. Okay, that was pretty good though. We made about 4,200 just from doing those two there. All right, well, in that case, let's finish the rust on this. Yep, so we sold them up to 24,000. I'm just going to finish the rust on this car real quick. And that was it. Let's open this door, make sure there's no more rust. Okay, there is no more rust. Let's take a look. It doesn't tell me the color because I didn't save it, so that's a little unfortunate. I'll probably have to repaint, but that's okay. I think I'm just going to keep the paint that's on here, and anything that we do, we'll just paint over with paint that we have. Should I fix this real quick? I don't know, but let's see. We're at 24,000. God knows how long this is going to be. Probably freaking 3 hours. All right, so yeah, I think we're just going to end it here. I think we made a good amount of money just doing quick flips. On the next one, however, we are going to build a 6-cylinder diesel on the engine stand here. And we will be sticking it inside this. And then I think I'm going to go through and replace these adjustable springs with some regular springs, see if that's what's causing me. See if that's what's causing me some bumpy issues. But yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, if I didn't say already, the reason I don't have that is because I uninstalled the mods. I was having some issues, but it turned out to be a Logitech game controller. So if you have that installed and you're having crashing issues, I think that's might be what it is. Anywho, you know what? Before we quit, we're going to look over here one more time to see if there's one more flip that we can do. Nope, none of these look flip worthy. Jeez, I didn't know lads went for that much. Yeah, we're definitely not paying that much. I mean, we could probably do a flip on this, but I feel like we might lose some money. So, okay, yeah, I think that will be the end of this one. The next one, we will go ahead and build that diesel engine on the stand for this vehicle, found out its parts and all that stuff, get it back up to par. But if you are watching the short video, don't forget you can hit that link in the description and watch that long format. But anyhow, this will be it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we will see you on the next one. Later on, guys.